Now, in terms of taking more than one hit, I'm also a big proponent of taking more hits until whatever process started with that first hit reaches a point of completion. And sometimes that means taking more big hits. Sometimes it means taking more small hits. Sometimes it means working up to a really big hit. Sometimes it means working down. It's really dependent on what the person is going through and what they need in order to reach that point of whatever came up for today, we've seen it all the way through, and I'm at a point of completion. Overall, I am not a fan of the method of saying, well, let's start you with a small hit and then slowly work you up to a big hit. And then once you've had that big hit, you're done for the day. There's a lot of people who serve that way. And I don't like it because the little hits don't tell you much of anything about how this person might actually react once they get the full hit, which I like to call your first full hit of 5-MeO. That's the diagnostic round. Now we know how you're going to react and what it is that you need to process. But if we stop there, then it's like, well, we just got your diagnosis, we just got you started, but now we're saying that's the end of your experience. And also, a lot of people actually describe that the smaller hits can be more challenging for them because it doesn't override the ego, but they're still tripping really hard. And so the ego is like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is really uncomfortable. Whereas if we can give them a sufficient enough dose, the ego just gets out of the way. And then whatever needs to happen, happens. And it's not because they figured out what they're supposed to do. It's because the body is naturally doing what needs to happen. So I tend to be a proponent of start with a bigger hit and then see where to go from there rather than work your way up. And I'm not a fan when people provide and they say, well, I give people one big hit and then regardless of what their experience was, they're done for the day. And if they want more, they need to come back another day because I have other people to serve or something like that. I'm not a fan of that. I think it doesn't really serve people very well.